Thanks,
you
you.
don't have enough toilet paper.
To be fair, we're alive.
We're alive.
I mean, to be fair, toilet paper isn't one of those things where you're like, maybe I'll grow out of it. So I think that if you have...
Dude, the thing is, we should have always been stocked.
Yeah, like, why do we only buy one package at a time? Why am I not buying 30 packages? It's because transportation.
Yeah.
And then just having a hoard of toilet paper.
Yes.
I'm going to use it.
Ooh, we should share this online.
Hi, and welcome to our stream.
Oh, wait.
This is Zach.
We were talking about people buying toilet paper for the coronavirus fear mongering.
Lots of fears out there. Yeah, lots of fear mongering out there.
Yes.
I wonder if Amazon sold out of toilet paper, because that's what I get in my toilet paper. No. But it makes sense. Okay, so Amazon sells a lot of toilet paper because you're sitting on your phone on the shitter and you look and you're at half a roll left and you go, huh, beep, beep. Now you have more toilet paper on the way.
And you make Jeff Bezos richer.
Richer. Toilet papery needs.
So we're playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, once more.
Again.
So, a bunch of
Characters and stuff. Weird. What's this about? Am I here?
It's a
I am so... Okay, cool.
Who did I play last time when we definitely didn't play without Olivia?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's this dude here. No, I'm not. I am yellow, and what? Moon Knight is there?
Notice that. Notice that Hawkeye is ridiculous.
Yes, I was thinking of being. The Hawk guy.
Who would be Who chooses Hawkeye? Hawkeye doesn't even choose Hawkeye.
Well, I mean, we chose Hawkeye.
That's like, what person plays through the game as Cyclops? Who idolizes Cyclops? Sure, but
Why do you?
He's a leader, you know.
I was
what
playing-
you crapping on?
So you. If
I
you
will
see,
not let you
I'm
down.
here, and I guess it's A, right?
Way to aim high.
Circle.
It's a circle in your mind.
PlayStation forever.
For those who don't know us, who are here with us, this is Mike.
Oh yeah, we don't do this every time.
do I?
No, we don't.
And I'm Olivier. Welcome to Talk Swerve.
Yeah, next week we're going to change some stuff up and we're going to officially do every Sunday at 11?
Yeah.
Something like that.
An official time. And and we'll be streaming until we're going to set up stream channels and stuff for that.
Our tech.
In here, making sure that everything runs smoothly for your ears.
That sounds hard.
Like as a in terms of the illegal trade of it, right? Not if you're working legally in like Nevada or something. No one wants to weigh in?
No. I mean, I agree with the term is kind of the act in it. I mean, I think they are unnecessary. If someone's wanting to work as a sex worker, I don't like. Historically, like
bad the people who are taking on the role
of
that facilitator.
I've been historically pretty awful.
So, it's correct to call molasses retarded.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I know where you're going with that.
Using the word pimp to say to promote or almost exploit something is where that kind of term comes from.
But it's I think closer to. I mean, you were talking closer to Pimp My Ride exhibit.
Yes.
And that's actually probably even better because then it's like make it shiny and nice.
Yeah.
I'm more talking about like to pimp something out is to use it. I use it because of my time in improv, and I use like when you pimp another player, you're making them look better. You're making them look like they're funnier, etc.
I guess that makes sense, but I think each word has its own ring. Like some words you can absolutely take out in that way if they've been reclaimed in a certain way. There's some words you will not. because the context, no word exists without its context, right?
Yeah.
The historical
I,
weight of it.
you convinced me. I'll never say it again.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
It's one thing when
Like, I don't know what's happening.
Press B everyone to get out of this.
There's a press.
Oh, yeah. Everyone has to be right. So you
I don't know which
This
one.
one. This one. This one. This one.
That's me.
No.
That is
Oh,
not
you said B.
because it's not the same.
I play Xbox, so B to me is B means back. This is the most difficult part.
I
of the
don't
game.
know which one it is.
X on PlayStation.
Look, I'm hitting it once,
So that it's ready.
and then
Good,
I'm ready.
I'm
to
totally ready. So you can see we're professional gamers.
Let me continue. So, I just remember this great little bit. Way back when, grade 7, I think, we were starting, or we were just about to leave elementary school, start high school. I still remember this, probably because we're like a block away from my old school right now. Find out where we are today, and our teacher, I remember he was just like, I think the planning teacher or something, went on this weird tirade about, and he's some kids promoting pimps and trying to be cool like them. What's good about a horrible man who uses women? I'm just like, Jesus, like, is your daughter being pimped right now? What's happening? But I guess it just, you know,
Very-
you probably heard some of the, you know, hip-hop slang lingo coming from us young kids. And it's like, yeah,
So,
We'll need to make our way to Dormammu's lair and pick up a little something extra
We're gonna
along
find
the
your
way.
mom. Is our okay, cool.
Ice barrage.
So yes, bear with us while we're all looking at how to do the things.
because by the way, me and Zach today are on the Joy-Con.
And
which
I'm
are
on.
hilarious.
makes me feel powerful like a giant.
The thing is, I actually kind of got used to these because we just run out of controllers to use, and we're playing some Smash Brothers or something, and it's like, yeah, these work, they function.
Joy-Cons aren't fun when your hands are large.
Quit bragging. How do I get to the thing where I make the person the
Right
level
again?
Whoa, that was a lot of
I hate it
words.
so much.
Hey everybody, happy International Women's Day.
Oh yeah, speaking.
Wait, no, can't do it. I didn't want to start tanging to that when we were talking about pimping,
Nope.
but which is a good place.
Don't.
But yeah,
Playing. We probably should do that. Yes,
that would make sense.
that would have made sense. Sorry, we're just terrible with this.
This is me. I'm Storm. Look
You
at
are.
me.
Was that,
I
what
did
were
this
you
on
saying earlier
purpose.
about what International Women's Day means to you?
I think that it means that I think that it's a day that we need to acknowledge all of the amazing women in the world that we don't appreciate enough.
Totally true.
Just the
no,
amazing
that's not
one?
what you said though. You said this very specific thing. It makes you think
Nope.
of.
That's
Now they're on
exactly
air.
what I
See?
You
said.
cut this out if you could. Damn.
See, what I really hope.
It was a nice day. It was just not. I'm just.
You're being colorful. It's wonderful.
I made it
thought
about
was
me,
fun.
but it wasn't like
Yeah, it was still
negative
at
to
your
women.
own expense. Yeah.
Yes, great.
And I was saying, look,
Are we
as
all
long as you're
not
clear,
real
you're
Your
characters?
apology for all of
People.
that unpleasantness.
Yes.
I have to do Storm.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's like.
So this is. Yeah, this is
You-
not.
oh,
gonna
this
be
is
bad at
terrible.
all.
I'm sorry.
All right, we're all
we
gonna
put
deal with
we put you in that
characters.
situation.
Which one? This one say. I don't actually have. I have arrows on mine, so I know that's. Okay, so here's my Storm voice. Just to help us get out of here, and we'll call it even.
That was beautiful.
You gonna turn my sound down?
Can I still talk to you?
I will. But first we need to deal with Dormammu.
I will. Oh wait, this is Doctor Strange. He's already voice acted. We're just talking over it. Isn't that what we just did? Says Storm.
That was
in
no
very
more than a
Storm way.
shadow of his true power. He's the master of this dimension and can twist its dark magic to his whims.
So yes,
And it
to
gets
all
worse.
women out there, please go out with the confidence of a mediocre white man.
Dormammu has an infinity stone. It's what opened the first rift between our dimensions. I tried to chase it here, but it was too late. For me, and perhaps for reality as we know it. I'm afraid so. And unless we stop him, he'll make every dimension as dark.
From the top of the game, we just start from the.
So there's Infinity Stones, and they are in the wrong hands, and we're the right hands, and
Great.
we're trying to put them in our hands.
So we're just gonna jump into that portal and do stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay,
But
actually,
are we not?
also
Sorry, we're not
is
switching the weapon.
Dormammu's toy is the reality stone's power. Level up this dimension.
Oh yes, I think I remember. Like that's where we were the last time I was there.
fought through it. So, beat the
Why can't I
Sentinels.
get past this thing?
Because we're not there.
Destroy it. You have to fight. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I want.
Taste my lightning, sucker! Alright. Cool. We did it.
Oh god.
Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Okay, well,
You
thanks
got us
a
to
lot.
where we needed
Thanks
to
for
go.
that.
Yeah, so that's Nightcrawler not being in control of his power.
So that's who's the person. I'm just trying to figure out. And the other.
Okay, so this is an explosion around the body. This is... Oh yeah, I was playing Gambit.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, die, die, die.
Yeah, we're heroes.
We're heroes. We beat up this guy in his own home.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh crap.
Oh, did you all see the rumors? I don't know if they're found, if there's any truth to it, that the new Wolverine had been cast for the MCU.
See a short stocky dude? 'Cause that's what I
No,
No more handsome Wolverines.
Well, you're gonna be very disappointed.
Oh, is it actually
That's it, Ben Affleck?
Yeah, that was a rumor. I don't.
Wait,
I
Cavill's
don't.
gonna be Wolverine?
No, okay, we don't know.
If you tuned into this stream before, you may have heard me complain about Cavill's inability to control emotional. And Wolverine's not the most emotional character, but I mean, he's sorry. To finish this, the last part of that sentence is he's not a very emotional character, but when he shows emotion, I think that he was great in The Witcher because The Witcher's whole thing is he doesn't have emotion.
It's not true.
Well, I know, but they tell you every second episode that he
Yes.
doesn't have emotion. And I mean, I don't think having done really shows me that emotion. And like Mike and I were talking in Superman when he kills the big bad guy and Superman kills for the first time. It sounds more like he's like, yeah.
Once again, we'll say still my joke.
It's Mike's joke that I stole. Sorry, I was reiterating what we were talking about and not trying to thief.
Snaps is meant to save the family.
Yeah.
So, what? Now watch that next time and see if that isn't definitely what you hear.
Yeah.
And really, every time someone screams in anguish, see if
You can
also hear
yeah.
shades of that. Oh yeah, these are complicated. You have to pick up these
A.
balls, and if you get hit by energy, it like changes and gets stronger or something, maybe.
Okay.
And then you throw it, and it's super powerful. Probably.
Well done.
In 3 or 4 times I've played through this, I'm not sure if I'm using these balls right. That time I used it right, damage.
Maybe you're sexy.
Not sure I'm using it right.
Of course, right.
I enjoyed that. That may have been the most enjoyable thing you've ever said in front of me.
those Joe copyrighted though?
Name of your sex tape?
Yep.
I don't think you can copyright. I mean, I don't think what you're saying seriously, but I don't think you can copyright a phrase.
I have no idea.
Like, I can say, don't have a cow, man, and Simpsons has no shit, like has nothing on it.
Oh, but I think if you print "eat my shorts" on something, that's what that copyright law works.
Yeah, I guess that would be.
Sometimes
It depends. So
there a block button?
if I put, yeah, it's the left trigger. If I put "eat my shorts" with a picture of a Bart Simpson looking like person, then yeah, it's copyright. Or it's like, I mean, not. Who said that?
Don't have any answer.
Don't
have no.
Is it one of those things where it's like definitely an inside joke for you, or should we all be like,
No.
yeah,
No, it's because it was.
Mora
don't,
said it. I didn't hear who you said it.
don't have a cowman. Don't have a minotaur.
Or Rorik said it.
Yes.
Whoa.
Cody
Oh, so
said
it works
it.
on more
Oh,
than
okay.
one level.
Rorik. I'm sorry.
I thought you said Amara.
Rorik. I've been pronouncing it Rorik.
Rorik?
Just because it's RH.
Rorik.
Oh, Rorik. I did know him.
So I have
His
to
name
throw
is-
that in the thing, right? So we have to go this way.
Don't have a minotaur.
No, they have to go this way.
Ah,
I guess.
I found
guess
friends.
Oh wait, you guys, we could blow our loads.
Not. How do I do that?
How do I do that? Both the triggers.
R1, R1.
I did the thing.
L1,
And do
R1.
I have to keep pressing them, or just
If you press it one more time, the AI will do it.
he did?
Why did we blow our loads there? There was like two dudes.
Just seeing
They're now.
Very impressionable.
There were 2 dudes, and now they're dead.
dead.
Name of your sex tape.
No, fun.
Ow, ow.
Who I always called Adam time for many years.
Did you?
Yeah, don't know why I need to bring that up at all.
I think it was
Air, I
important.
guess.
Why am I on the wrong button?
Yeah, fly.
Yeah, I'm just hitting.
Can you come off this?
Wait.
Throw it.
Oh, that's good.
What?
As someone has been telling you, hey, this is wrong.
But you
Who's
can
been
hear that.
Who's been commanding sound? I like these.
I.
That he could hear you from across the hall, right?
Perfect. That's why you're here, Mike. We're here in a rock. I'm gonna get shot with this rock. Wait, my rock disappeared.
Builds up your immune system.
I hope so.
I did see that. Did you see what's causing the? Why is it?
So it's ejaculation.
Okay, sure.
So not necessarily masturbation, but ejaculation.
Oh, let's go smash this box.
What about for ladies?
Oh, probably.
Jack somebody up?
No.
I don't
All
think.
I'm saying is,
Release.
If you want to combat the,
Oh,
For me, it's this one.
how do we look at that?
That's what I've been doing. Okay, on 3. So who has the fisties?
Thanks, Mike.
Who has the double fist? Yeah, Nightcrawler does. Okay.
Alright.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Double fist. Why is it not?
That
Why are we bad at this again?
Oh,
We-
it's because I have no. That's because
I have no power.
okay.
I have no energy. Maybe.
Do we have to go over there to kill the person so you can
it's
have
just
more
gonna-
energy?
Yeah, let me just beat up this kid.
Beat him! Oh, I
can't-
think you threw him down.
Yay.
Do you have enough
I
power?
should now to double punch. Let's.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3. One shot did not miss a chance to double punch.
Yay! Solve that.
You
We did it. We're a
First try.
teamwork. We're a superhero team.
Right, so we can't get past this yet.
So we have to go
We have
through
3 mutants and then Hawkeye.
How strange. Oh man, we gotta fix this team.
How?
I don't know. It's not really enough of my lines right now. It's like
Just it's a
X-Men
couple
episode.
couple pals.
we're an X-Men episode.
And Hawkeye.
And Hawkeye in the comics is pretty fun. He's just a guy trying to do his thing. Like his whole arc where he's in a very low rent apartment and trying to save the building.
I just realized I don't think we can change characters.
Ever?
But like here.
No.
Like, without switching, that's really funny. I just realized we don't have another D-pad.
Oh, I see
So,
what you
like, in
mean.
the same way that I don't have a button that will let me force the AI to start doing, to do their synergy move.
Yeah.
In the same way that you could if you had an R2, a right trigger. Yeah,
Interesting.
you're gonna have to do everything.
Oh, great.
Including kill
I
this
just threw the
orc.
thing at this thing.
Yeah,
Kiss.
kill this thing.
Okay,
Oh.
I will kill this thing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rorik.
I can't. Why can't I jump there?
Is my girlfriend watching us? Wow.
The betrayal.
Unless you're
Such
calling her
betrayal.
out right now.
Wow.
I heard a laugh.
Working on the stream.
Can't believe she's not watching us. Yeah, she's here.
Wait, she's been here the whole time?
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Wait, there was a. Oh god, that's terrifying. Why are we? No, I don't like this at all.
Can't
How rude.
believe.
You didn't even tell me this was here.
Who decided to
hiding.
give us a Dutch angle on this?
That's racist.
Should this up.
Hmm?
For dramatic effect, she was gonna pop in.
Good.
Okay, let's change our team.
Okay.
Okay,
Select.
do it.
Yeah, I wanna.
Oh, it's me on this. Yeah, I guess she just doesn't care about me at all. That's fine. She just doesn't want to support me and then the things and I want to do to me.
The way I put it,
Support also
is
sounds bad. It's like
the way
support,
I put
like.
this, because on the way over
I will
here,
be Thor.
I was on a Discord. Somebody's like, "Happy International Women's Day," and then he was bummed out because all the women in the chat were AFK. And I said, "It's a good time to be AFK. Have some like them time to not put up with all of our bullshit."
Yeah, it sounds like this person wanted to virtue signal and was sad that no one patted him on the back for saying Happy International Women's Day. Should we switch Thor? I know Thor that has lovely locks.
Oh, okay, fine. I won't be.
We'll be ladies.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna be International.
What other? Where's our? So Captain Marvel's like a punch 'em up lady.
Yeah, yeah. Photon blast and
What's
stuff.
another? Is there Lady Hulk?
There is
She-Hulk?
not She-Hulk. No.
Shield's not there?
Oh, I thought that might be She-Hulk.
Gamora's
But that's
the
Gamora.
closest thing.
I'm looking for more like a punch 'em up lady.
Psylocke
Psylocke
is.
is cool.
Black Widow's a yeah. Psylocke's a punch 'em up lady. Elektra.
Oh yeah, she's specifically a punched up lady. Yeah. She's gonna be kind of low level, but still okay. We can
We can
support each
bring
other.
Elsa. I don't even know. I don't know nothing about Elsa. Oh, let's bring Spider Gwen.
Yeah.
Certified web
Someone
warrior
from the
at your
Spider-Verse.
service.
Captain
Proper
Marvel.
representation. We
My
have
level is so low. I
Shazam.
don't know. I'll try. Yeah, sure. I'll be
We
the
can
Black Widow.
false level you up as well.
Yes, we can also
No.
shove some infinity cubes in our mouth.
Mission
Which
accepted.
sounds bad. Like
Just
normally
say it
it'd
like
be
that.
fine if I look with our characters. They're like Pokemon. We shove these cubes because in games, right? It's like, do you want to use this cube to level up? So we're always like, we're gonna shove these into people's mouths. And it sounds gross and violent if you talk about a human being,
Yes.
male or female. But these are game characters, and we're gonna take these cosmic cubes, and they're gonna be fed down a funnel into these amazing women.
Great. Do it.
Go ahead.
I don't know what any of my buttons are. I have arrows.
Yeah, so say yes to this, and then it'll be like, do you want to level this up, yes or no?
Like Rory
Sure.
says, gotta shove them all.
Gotta shove them all. Gotta shove them all. Gotta shove them all. Gotta shove them all.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's cool. Where is
Where is the
hero in what? Oh my god! Use exp cubes. I just rotate everything. This. Damn it.
It's good.
Let's use all 5 of those. Why not?
Wow, level 1 level.
Wow, we don't have any exp cubes.
What's-
Cool. Thanks, Natasha. Just
Great.
name all.
Let's
Goodness.
get out of here. Let's just
really
do
good.
stuff.
Why is she wearing all white? That's not
Oh, 'cause
Black
we unlocked
Widow.
it, I think. Yeah. Press X to change outfit.
I mean,
By X,
use
I
White
mean-
Widow.
Jesus.
The
Triangle.
White Widow.
It's fine. Let's just play and get destroyed.
Dun 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 dun.
I think it's to advertise a new movie or something.
Yeah, there is this new movie that's coming out. I heard about. Oh, hey, Loki, aren't you like so dead?
Our audience members, you probably didn't hear, but in the background, my girlfriend's here, and when I said that she doesn't support me, she told me to shut up, and that's the relationship I'm in.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should shut up. You know, you should just like
Maybe you should.
For the rest of the stream,
you know, just in general.
And I now know what
Just like maybe you just run your mouth.
How's the sound of the game? I know. Probably you probably have a direct line into it, but I can't hear any of that.
here. Let me show you.
Why does
Wait.
it look like he has so many more than 5 Infinity Stones?
Yes, I believe those are his tricks and his mischief. Let's beat him up. I think we might be under level for him. We might.
so Mike, you shared my post that I'm live, so I shared your post that you're live.
I will beat him up.
how
Someone
that
press
goes.
buttons.
Oh, the boys up. Oh, we could
don't
blow
know if
our
I-
loads at him. Oh, no, not yet. No.
Well,
Well,
it's too
when
late.
we stun.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
don't do it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep in mind. Okay, now that he's
Now that it's done.
Shazam!
Wait, it became the 4th.
Thanks, Dom. Oh, you would know better than me. I'm sure they are.
Which rooms?
The stones that I thought were a bunch of infinity stones are probably runes. So funny story. Dom, my partner, is at home watching us, and YouTube, because we have different YouTube channel, well, not channels, but accounts for different things. The one that is most used to watch YouTube is just the YouTube subscription swipe.
Oh, okay, so you just...
Because it's the one we...
the viewer one.
Yeah.
You don't want to always have the same...
Yeah.
It's the algorithm, or...?
Yeah, because of what we watch on it and what we're doing. Like it's like I have my own personal one. Dom has, but the one we both watch stuff on is YouTube subscriptions.
Oh, so your partner is watching us play. Your partner is supporting us.
Yes,
Like a good partner and someone who is supportive. I
it's
see.
me. It's you.
I see. What?
I
That
hope
must
you're having a great day and that the pigeons are great.
That must be nice.
That's actually probably a good idea. I should probably incognito or something when I'm watching. Sometimes you just want to watch some fails, right?
Yeah, but you
Fails.
don't want that to always show up on
Yeah.
your.
What I'm saying is the journey is sometimes that leads to like some cringe compilations, some watch people die inside compilations, for instance. But then you see enough of those, and then somehow because they're related to something like feminist cringe, which I don't even click on because I don't need to do that. I'm not into that.
But it shows up as
It
if you
shows
have.
up, and then it's like, oh, my YouTube's like, you like watching feminist cringe then, great. And I'm like, crap, now my YouTube thinks I'm a men's rights activist. Here are more videos about men having to be right about things.
Yeah, and it's so bad because the same happens to us at home. Because even if you look at the opposite, even if you're looking at people debunking them, because the name is there, they're like, oh, you want to watch more of Oni-Science bullshit?
Has
Dom has cake?
Oh, what, there's cake left.
that's you do or the comment is
Sure that it's not part part of the algorithm?
Okay, if it's like something I truly dislike, I usually go and hit the like button, and then that also tells my algorithm that
I shall revive the person.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Someone should probably revive me soon. Is there a, do we have a healer? Did we think about that at all?
I don't think there's really a healer.
What? There's no healer?
It's just Wolverine who can
Self-heal. I thought, what's her name?
Wanda. Oh yeah,
Wanda?
you might be right actually.
Scarlet Witch had a bit of.
But she has the least amount of synergies.
Oh, okay. So she
I remember
heals
this
people,
from
but
like
she
our very
can't.
first stream. So she gets the least like passive bonuses.
Die, Loki! I mean, we love you, Loki. You're
Wait,
great.
what's
Please be in our life all the time.
Yeah, she says to them. Look, lightning's coming down.
We did it.
Yeah.
What's up, Marvel and DC?
Yeah, it's like they steal from each other all the time, shamelessly.
It's like they have writers and artists that switch from one to the other all the time.
Did you guys know about that?
Speaking of which, isn't there a rumor going around?
I must admit.
That DC is failing and will be bought by Marvel? Yes, there is a rumor going around about that.
Oh.
Hello.
Floor's here.
It's not going to be on the stream.
Great. She doesn't bring up her viewer count.
So we were just talking. We were talking last time about you getting your tattoo gun and tattooing me up, because I just always wanted a friend to just give me some simple stick and pokes. You should do that right now on air. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, did you know that? Sorry, speaking of tattoo, there Burns the Dragon, our local celebrity guy.
Who?
Burns the
Josh,
Dragon.
Burn the Dragon.
Body mod dude.
Okay.
Has a bunch of body modification. Is also. Anyway, he's this weekend, or I think next weekend, he's doing getting a live tattoo for like 3 days in a row, no sleep for like 60 hours. That's it. Well, I don't know if it's live, but they're doing that and they're going for the Guinness World Record. So take a look, find it.
I feel like you would just like go insane.
He might.
Sleeping.
Who knows?
No,
take a look.
It's because it's the not sleeping part. It's
Yes.
not the not sleeping and then just the constant like tattooing.
I mean, I'm sure people have tortured each other this way in Russia. It sounds very Russian, this torture. I hope that's okay for you to say.
Dom, I know you. I don't know if I told you. Now you're watching us. Burns is going for a world record of longest tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. You have to take these stones.
Take a stone.
Get damaged.
I'm getting
hit so that it
destroyed.
charges up the thing, and then when you throw it,
Get
it'll
hit
damage
by
that.
what?
Laser.
Okay, I'm gonna lasers. Yep.
Target engaged.
Why Mike?
No, Mike, because Mike is obviously the most well-known person
What?
here,
Wait, which
and the
Mike?
most likable.
That's true. It could be supporting you, and that's
Yeah.
okay too. Yeah, go Mike.
And
Josh, you're my friend. You belong to me. I lend you to Mike.
Yes. I would imagine, because I remember seeing the post about it and him talking about it. Said he will be more dragon now that after that. So I would imagine he's going his full body.
I'm gonna just
scale.
die.
I'm just gonna do
No,
the
but I'm like
the
in a
power
corner.
Save us all, Gwen.
I'm in a corner.
thing. Don't know what's happening.
You have to break the magical barrier.
Okay.
So.
Who's red? Are you Gwen?
Oh crap.
Yeah, you
I
are.
guess I am now. I don't think where did I
You're
go?
now Gwen. But not me. He doesn't love me. When was the last time you saw Josh?
Oh, you know, recently. Ish. He's not making lunch
Years?
Years. Help me do my demo.
Oh no.
I just thought he was dead
Oops.
because I haven't seen him in a very long time.
Yeah, Mike, I think you're alone.
Death.
We should revive Death.
Oh,
Yeah, Josh.
That does it for our Marvel stream.
That was it. So tune in next time as we tell you about tax fraud.
Okay, we should
Hit the
probably
thing.
change. We should probably switch out one of the characters You'll notice 4 characters are specifically super leveled.
Yes.
That's because me and Shane took them through the whole walkthrough.
So should we
So we
put
should probably
the
pop that Thor in
the?
there. Or Hulk.
Josh says he's dead inside.
Okay.
But
You've
it's
always
okay
been
because it's
dead
just
inside.
inside.
You just haven't been dead to me. Now you're dead to me, Josh.
Outside or-
Should we just put the calm putard
Oh,
as the
super
super
strong. So that's the
Yeah.
babysitter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So that we can keep
Yeah.
our
Yeah, we can
our thing
keep our
going.
international.
I'm
Day
sorry
appointment.
if I suddenly have an influx of messages all the time.
That's okay. That's why. That's why.
Black Panther?
About the tattoos, Rourke
he's
says
strong.
he's been talking about doing that since before he lived with me. I'm glad he finally gets there.
Who?
The tattoo man that you
And
talk about.
also, YouTube subscription says you never said.
No, I didn't. So I said I just saw it.
So who was getting a tattoo before they lived with who?
Burns the dragon, who is getting a full body
Oh,
tattoo.
okay. You used to live with Dom.
No, not with Dom.
Oh. With who?
With Josh.
With
Yeah, no.
That's
Josh
someone-
Peterman?
JT Peterman.
Don't know who.
I used to live with JT Peterman.
No.
Who lived with the dragon?
Oh my god. We're so it doesn't matter.
The one that we were talking about who was getting the tattoo.
Yeah, okay.
That's the dragon's
But who made the comment?
Rourke.
So he used to live with
Oh,
Rory.
I didn't know
Rourke
that
is Cody, who's
Cody used to
here
live
in the
with
building right now.
Burns.
Third base.
The call is coming from inside the house.
I didn't know that Cody used to live with Burns.
That's cool, man.
It's cool, man.
Rob tried to say I spent all day staring at Michael Bailey so.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Now to stare at him here.
isn't that just how everybody wants to spend their
I
day
noticed,
looking at
I
Mike?
realized something the other day.
Yeah.
That besides Mike, I've probably looked at Mike's face more than any other human being, including his mother.
Every time you say those words, I hate. I don't know what I hate. I don't know if it's me or you or the world, but I hate.
You just hate.
So I have to wait for a laser to hit this,
Yeah, you have to-
but it didn't work. It
Yeah,
just
weird. You have to hold the. Yeah. Okay. Now we have a little shield, which means it'll do some damage. If you take one more laser blast, that'd be great.
I did.
There's more damage now. There.
I did a
my
thing. I don't know what
lightning.
So
happened.
yeah, here's what you do. Yeah. Grab the ball thing. Then I have a shield. Great. I'm gonna get hit by one more laser, and I'm gonna throw it.
You did.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Boom.
Oh God, I don't have a shield. So I'm gonna leave you to do this, and I'm gonna try to destroy people, and you can do the
Maybe
happiness.
Maybe I'll do the mirror.
Can I do this? It's available now. The super thing. But like I'm just stuck in
Look where else are these
getting murdered.
explosions. Okay.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Have you ever tried to just punch the belly?
No, that sounds like Superboy. Superboy
Oh, I teleported. I hate it.
punched the universe so hard that Jason Todd came back to life.
So, it's funny, something that I noticed that I felt like when we were playing just two-player, that I got... I'm okay. I'm just gonna do this for a while. Oh.
There we go. One move back.
So no. To answer your question, if you try to destroy the barrier,
Captain Marvel's back.
does not work.
There's so many dudes. We have to send out the dudes.
Okay.
Oh, am I back?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was back
So-
and then I died again.
So we have to send out the dudes. Because like,
I
look
think
at
so.
that.
I think that did not
Too
work.
busy trying to destroy the
Terrible.
gate.
But what a terrible metaphor.
The dudes.
International Women's
No,
Day.
but we do have to.
Yes,
I think
the
we
men are
should.
artificially higher level just because they were used more. But it still stands that this is a terrible metaphor to
I
happen
think
today.
it's you. Yeah.
I'm sorry. We did not plan for this.
No. So, but to be fair, we don't plan anything
Yeah, we
ever.
thought-
We're just really bad.
Okay, just
at all
one
of this.
more man
That
in
was
here.
certainly unusual.
Help.
Anyone know what
It,
that
yeah, it
was
doesn't
all
help that
about?
we haven't used much of Spider Guns. It's not like he's level.
Well, okay, how about this?
Yeah.
Who's the strongest man that you have?
Strongest Avenger. It's either Thor or it's Hulk.
Okay.
Interestingly enough.
So then just do that.
Okay.
Put the strongest man.
Oh yeah, it's Thor. 62.
It's-
Okay.
That's so bad. I don't like this
I-
conversation at all.
So Electro's
No, that's
30.
Okay, Electro's 30. Hey, that's Nobody used Wasp. Okay, yeah, that's fair. But look, we left Wolverine completely alone too.
Yes, I mean he's
Showed up,
seen.
we went, thanks. We
he's-
have Thor. Like, thank you. He's like, yeah, but I can.
I like how Wolverine
Berserker Broad.
is basically the equivalent to Batman in DC Comics in the sense that Wolverine
Oh, Phoenix is
wins.
43.
Yep, fan favorite.
That's what he does.
And tactician.
Like the Hulk is immortal. Like there's this comic right now that's happening, the Immortal Hulk. He's just completely immortal. But Wolverine can get eaten by him and then kill him.
Oh yeah, Phoenix. She's supposed to be powerful.
43. I think. Oh, I can't switch. So.
She's actually powerful. Oh yeah, so we can't switch, but alright, I guess I'll stay.
What's happening? Where are we? Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay, this time.
Okay, let's
we're
stop
gonna
being
win
bad at this game.
This whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do things.
So, I don't know why Dutch is synonymous with being askew. Like in film, we say it's a Dutch angle, and if you say like I'll pay for your meal and you pay for my meal, we'll go Dutch.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, I didn't make that connection yet.
But it seems to be whenever we say going Dutch or a Dutch angle or a Dutch something, it's something going askew, and I don't know why.
Mr. Lilith, could you
Google that.
Google that?
Let's bring it out.
That's
Well, Dom, you'd know a bit, so maybe you have an answer.
is Dom Dutch.
Roots, some Dutch roots.
Yeah, but I got Irish roots, and I don't even drink. That was
I like how you look at me for that. So,
I'm just
did you
trying
think
to
I was
figure
gonna
it
call you out
for
on
get
it?
people to say it, but then every single Irish person I've met will proudly sort of defend that as a point of pride. So.
Yes, please.
It's not related to the Dutch people or language. They originally mean first
So it was,
So it's the Germans' fault.
yeah, but it came from the word Deutsch and not Dutch. Okay, so it just meant, so it was just about, it's the German angle because it comes from when the German were, what is it, Impressionists and stuff? Or?
they made a bunch of
And what does Deutsch mean?
It just, it's the German word for German.
Oh, the Deutschland.
It's the German
Now, where does the phrase "going Dutch" come from when it comes to
I'm tanking the people.
murder
I
the
think.
people?
Yes.
Oh, you are taking
Google
a lot
through.
of damage to revive my weakness.
Do you need help?
Get on, get up.
Get that.
Nope, did not work.
Okay. So simultaneously.
Why?
This is why we haven't started yet.
going Dutch. Going Dutch is a term that indicates that each person participating in a paid activity covers their own expenses.
Interesting.
Wait, their own? I thought it was supposed to be the other person's expenses.
Apparently it's their own.
This time.
It's just,
Our team's
I've
solid.
heard that phrase. That's just paying. That's just. Why is there even a phrase for that?
Because the Germans are efficient. And
But is it also German?
It comes from the same place.
I thought that it was for paying when you pay for someone else's meal and they pay for your meal. You do that.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the things.
So that whole thing I said about using phrases of doing Dutch and being askew, wrong. Just wrong. Just everything about it. My observation was incorrect.
so etymology is that the Dutch
damage that. Where are the other?
There's one on the top. You see it?
Oh, good. Yeah. Where am I? There. All right.
Oof. So how did you damage it? So you just have to get hit by the laser?
You pick it up and
I tried and it just, yes, Dom says.
Ha.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes. Kill the tiny dude. Yay. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Where are we? We're over there.
I'm stunned in the
Why is
corner.
there
and
ice
frozen
down? Okay,
in the
use
corner,
powers.
and
Use
stunned and
powers.
frozen to death.
Got it. No.
Okay.
What is this level? Why am I having so much trouble with this?
That's
We
because
have to do where it breaks the musical barrier. Oh. And that's
okay.
I'm flying. Okay, so if I fly over here, and then they all come over here being like, "Oh, we're mad at you, Thor," and
So I
then
picked it up.
fly over here,
This way.
and then it shot you.
and then
you
I hit
dropped it, though. That's so
A.
weird. Okay. No.
Because I know it works
Hey.
with the smaller ones.
I'm reviving someone. I'm
but
reviving
not the
someone.
big ones.
Someone's up. Someone's alive. No. Oh, my retina. Oh, I did it.
That's you. You're back.
I got
someone's
you.
there.
Okay, it's Storm, and she is being hurt. Okay, well, that's very aggressive, this AI. Okay.
There's so many of them.
Let's just, calm
So are we just supposed to? Oh wait, we did some sort of damage. to the
Yeah,
portal.
I
Mike
grabbed
did
one
earlier.
earlier, and it did it.
You have
I
to.
wonder if I have to break this rock.
Do you have to block
Yeah,
while
there's some-
charging?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is. So it is
There's
the
that
smaller
thing.
ones.
So I take it, and I have it. Now, I want to jump. I want to throw it. So it destroys everything. Nope, it
Good.
didn't.
No,
Okay,
but it's
No,
good.
it
It's-
damage,
so we need
damage.
only 3,
So it's true. We have to break those rocks.
and it's the small ones,
Anything
not the
else
big
fun?
ones.
It's so funny how much
I can't
easier it
go
is
there.
when you're just. Yeah, that's weird.
Well, I can't
Oh,
go
because
there
we're all
because they're
unconscious.
here.
Okay, so we figured it out.
Cool. Yeah.
It's the small rocks. The big rocks are bad.
We will sacrifice
So
our
are we.
men as many times as we need to solve this mission.
Yes.
Curious question from me, you guys.
Yes.
Given how many
Curious
times
answer.
you've played this game on how many of
That
these
was certainly
streams
unusual.
have been
Anyone know
a
what that was
majority
all
of that
about?
stream time dying?
Only one. And that was a
I'd s-
kingpin fight.
Listen, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'd say between 60 and 100%.
No, only one. And it's funny because when we were playing 2 players, we just burned through everything and didn't have any problems. But we weren't. I was playing Gambit. I don't think we had much for higher levels.
We went like it was
So it's one part of it is that it's just with the way that the game is built for multiplayer, it's actually just really annoying with the more players you have to get the things and to do the things, and like the map keeps changing. You teleport around. There's just like
I did one.
I lose track of my character all the time, but in 2 players I didn't.
Good. Okay, there's another one
here.
here.
The right side of
Here.
the room, everyone.
Yeah, the AI is probably harder.
That's also possible.
Okay,
Oh wait,
I've got another one, and boom! Nailed it!
yay!
So we're just being idiots.
So I think the guys just would keep spawning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We were,
Nailed it.
they were just gonna.
So you see how great we are, and then when we use our tiny
this is all
brain
edited,
once in a
so
while.
Well,
Chaos, but this
We would make a hilarious compilation of like, oh death, oh
Death,
man,
death,
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 death, and then we would.
So yeah, I really think we should probably edit this videos together.
JT does reaffirm the difficulty scales up.
And you know, and that would make sense. It would make things much easier if you added a skilled player every time instead of me.
Sorry, I'm not on
we
the
changed it?
stream, guys. Yeah, it's a joke.
Because you're a skilled
You're
player.
a skilled player. You're a skilled
I don't want
That's
to be
boring.
Thor.
Oh.
I want to be.
I know, and
Don't
Dom
know.
must be Dom. You must be laughing so much because I always am so angry at the Game Grumps and Markiplier for being bad at the one game I'm actually good. So yeah, here's for me being awful.
What's the one game you're actually good at?
I'm better at active shooters and platforming than I am at this.
Wow, wait till we play Celeste.
I don't know what that is.
Also kind of hard, but not annoyingly so.
And I'm very good at Mortal Kombat. When before, remember when before they fixed the towers, it was absurdly difficult in the first week and a half.
So that made you get good.
Yeah, man, I was on the server. I was in the top 15%, which was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Well,
But I'm terrible at this.
In a few months, we're gonna stream Celeste, and we'll get one of the artists to actually be here on the stream with us.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
she can tell us all about
Never had that kind of connection.
have that kind of connections with people.
Through friends and friends.
Yeah,
Friends of friends of friends.
yeah.
I don't personally, but I know
I know more people than
You know,
you.
more people have worked on Celeste than I know. I know the entire team.
Do you know?
You can't possibly know more people that have worked on Celeste than me. Yeah. You know 110% of the people who worked on Celeste?
Obviously. I don't know. So you are not forgiven, obviously.
Just like it was a funny flex. Yeah. I did it.
So are we supposed to throw stuff at him or just?
Could, but we can also just damage.
Okay, we can just.
Yeah, I'm clearing out the duders because I've got to run. Away.
Anybody on the?
When we stun it, I know we can
But why?
I mean, you've been doing this. For,
never
since the-
thought of a different way to call it. Why would we? Oh, we all have our modes stored up.
Okay, and he's nearly stunned. He's
We're
so
all
close.
so ready to blow our
Stun!
load everywhere. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, there we are.
Sorry, these buttons are really tiny. I feel like I could grab a chip and eat it and then grab this controller and accidentally swallow it and just be like, oh no!
Destroy the Dormammu! I like how we're having a much easier time destroying the boss than we did with that stupid barrier.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wasn't even,
Oh,
I was
speaking
ignoring
of a
the
barrier.
objective until the last time. So
Speaking of the barrier we're terrible at destroying.
Barriers that we can't break. It's like you. It's like one of the playtesters went, man, glad I'm not doing that challenge because that was hard. And then they went, put it back.
So, we do have to get touched by something.
there's this thing in the middle.
Are we charged up? Should we throw the thing? Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I had to destroy that.
Boom! We did it! Let's kill him. Oh, ow, that hurts.
No! I
Ow,
dodged it.
ow, ow, ow. I'm okay, everything's fine. Hey,
Rebel
Storm!
up.
Ding! Is that still a thing?
Yeah, do you know what that's from?
Yes, it was from WoW.
Nope.
What, it was before WoW?
Yep.
Where'd it come from? Was it from...
EverQuest.
Oh.
When you leveled up, your thing literally. Where am I? There wasn't any like big gold sparkly thing. The only way that you knew you leveled up is that in your little chat it goes ding, level, whatever.
I don't want to log it. I think I know. I think I can.
Yes, you can. There's a...
No, I mean, I
Oh, because of this.
think you're missing it, but I think I accidentally store for a second.
You have what? Is there plus sign a D-pad?
No, it's pause.
Okay.
And I can go back to the main menu.
Maybe there's
If
something.
anyone knows, you tell me. I mean, we can do that later after we beat Dormammu, but also, he's not really doing much for us, so I'm not actually...
I'm gonna throw something at... Oh,
Hammer?
how about that?
I don't know why it's upsetting that Y, out of everything, out of all the buttons being different than Xbox, that Y is on the left hand side. And I don't know why that's the thing that bothers me the most. I don't know why is it a y-axis thing? Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know.
Are we sure?
Oh yeah, somebody explained that before on the YouTube channel. I remember thinking that, never thought about it before. But
Like
it used to
axis,
be-
y-axis?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, the axis.
Destroy the Dormammu.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly. But it used to also be on. Before Wiimotes. Well, all of their controllers.
He's stunned. Destroy him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Destroy.
Oh, yeah, I'm barely concerned with Dormammu right now. Barely inconvenience. But
Super
yeah,
easy.
you know what I mean? Like
Because
the N64 was like.
GameCube
over
had
here,
X,
and then-
Y
yeah,
as the
after
like the
that.
eyebrows.
Yeah, yeah. You can think of them as that, and it made sense. B is cancel, so it's a big red button, and then the green button A is go. So
Yes.
then you're like, okay, for any kid, you can look at it and make sense. One trigger on the right. That you
So
shoot
many people
in the
to
face
talk
with.
to.
Ooh, okay,
Hey,
voices
it's
time.
Beast.
All right.
Time to go home then, yeah?
I have to warm up my.
Who is
Okay, so my
Elsa
storm.
Bloodstone?
My
I
storm.
don't know. Anybody?
She's a Newark edition, right? We'll do the wiki on her in a moment. I have to read this out.
Please
in my,
do.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, in my storm voice. I hope so. Will you be coming with us to finish our mission?
That wasn't the plan, love. I'm not a hero like you. Just a girl who happens to hunt the things that go bump in the night. And it's been a long night.
If Thanos has his way, it may be our last.
From everything I've heard, he does sound like a bit of a monster himself.
One of the worst. So, can we count on you to join the hunt?
Oh, fine. But if we kill him, I get to keep his head for my trophy room. Deal?
I mean, even as good people, I mean,
Elsa
even as
Blood-
heroes,
Elsa Bloodstone is kind of just Constantine, but Marvel.
I'm gonna talk to Scarlet Witch as Jean Grey.
Okay.
This was all my fault.
Constantine or Buffy.
What was?
We never would have ended up in this terrible dimension if my magic wasn't so volatile.
And maybe not, but like what? Look what we did here. We rescued Doctor Strange and the Rally Stone and stopped an invasion into our world by an evil wizard. It's not too bad as mistakes go.
he's not a wizard. What are you talking about?
My hexes may not always have the expected results, but I suppose they still manage to get the job done.
So,
Good, because there's still a big job left to do. Think you can handle it?
Of course. I remain forever by
you're
your side.
Sylvester Stallone? Or
Jean
you're
Grey.
you're Frank from
I was Jean Grey.
your Punisher. Who just that guy just runs into Sylvester Stallone.
Spotters, let's make them kiss.
Who?
Oh.
Them?
Oh.
Or you guys can if you want.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that on stream.
So
Wait, it's happening. Well, at least I'm headbutting her in the ear.
It's good.
But I can.
Good.
So
Do you remember
here's
when we were a kid,
go-
you tried
wait
to do
wait
that for
can
a
I
second?
can
What
I
character?
talk to Scarlet Witch as well?
Yes.
This was all
Okay, I
Be
just
the
want to see
same
something.
never would have ended.
It's the exact same. Okay, I was gonna say because the dialogue seems for the characters that you're talking to, the dialogue seems in character, but our dialogue as
Of
players
course.
seems really generic.
Sure.
And so I was wondering if it was the
We should-
same
yeah, we
thing.
should play it.
Olivia, go talk to Beast. It's your turn to
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
talk to Beast in your best
I will talk.
Wakanda accent.
I will not.
We should be-
What a dreadful debacle this
Marvel Ultimate Alliance Demo Reel Edition.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Go for it.
Mike's actually done some pretty good voices.
It's true.
Oh, hey.
I'll have to go with my full French Canadian then. What happened to your cheery outlook, Beast?
Oh, it still stands strong. It has merely been temporarily trumped by the megalithic magician.
Well,
At least we got the reality stone, right?
Indeed, a fortuitous finding we could never have anticipated upon arriving in this dismal dimension. I am excited to examine it upon returning.
Home? All right, the X-Mention.
Calm your
Oh,
concerns,
right.
comrade.
Thank
This
you.
sapphire scientist has friends with
I'm terrible at
formidable
all
facilities
accents.
all over our world, and on countless
And I can
others.
switch to full French though.
the Parisian French.
Persian Fr- Oh, there's no more dialogue. I can't. It's over.
Oh, there's a cutscene.
Wakanda forever.
now that I'm here.
He's right,
We can talk about the Cajun accent.
Dormammu feeds off this
Oh,
dimension.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking about doing Cajun accent last time. I was gonna say, now that Hans is watching us play this game, you can practice your filtering skills for filtering chat.
Definitely
So anything that Hans says should really come to the bottom.
spills this black magic into our world.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
Unstoppable
hey,
there,
man,
too.
We love you.
Without the realities,
Words.
he can't merge our dimensions together.
And says,
And without the darkness to fuel him, he wouldn't
I have
last
to
long.
correct him and say
So, if I can
it's
open a portal
yes,
back to
not
our
yet.
plane of
Yeah.
existence,
Yeah,
perhaps we can
Hans.
take the stone,
and
some might
also,
say.
Josh says, dude, on Zach's left, you forgot your name.
Or at
Sorry.
least somewhere safer
Cast
than
him as
this.
Gambit.
So last time we were
Right? I
playing
should
this,
probably just be Gambit.
last time we were playing this, I did a really accurate Gambit voice. It sounded a little bit like Storm.
But you,
But-
so the Gambit from the '90s series.
Yeah, but
Sherry.
Mike did a bit of a little of a Cajun accent. But we're talking about how you would probably be good at it just because you already have the French, so you just have to do like South French.
Yeah, it's. I don't actually know the Cajun accent very well. I haven't listened to enough people speak it to really get it. But
I
yeah,
like
there
it.
is a bunch of French in there, and it's very it's a bunch of French with a southern charm of the state.
Yeah. So you have to practice it, and the next
I
time
shall.
you'll be Gambit.
Yeah, I'd love to play Gambit. I'm sorry, Channing Tatum, I'm gonna steal your job.
So did they cast Channing Tatum? I'm not.
No, it's been like he's been wanting to do it for years. It's failed and come back and failed and come back so many times.
I don't think like Gambit shouldn't have a solo movie.
I mean, the last time
Or-
we saw him in a movie was pretty dismal. So
Yeah.
what's happening? You're just laughing at us.
So first of all, Hans says you're gonna filter 50% of your audience,
Touche.
and then he goes on to say Quebec isn't French.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
It's like,
I was expecting
all
something.
the smiles die.
Yeah, I was expecting something more.
What,
Quebec isn't French.
what is?
Oh,
What
here we go.
is-
Oh, you gotta speak more now to Black Bolt.
I'm like, I also have to say,
Your Majesty, we implore you to aid us on our quest.
I have to point out that I'm paying attention to 3 different chats, so I'm sorry if I don't get to everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's good.
How much can you hear yourself? How much? Because you're so off mic that
That's true. We might be.
we have to reiterate
Looks like
everything
we
you
might
say.
be reacting to nothing.
I talk pretty loud.
But now you're talking louder.
You guys
So-
want to hear my Black Bolt impression?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Wonderful.
See, that was obvious, right?
That was too
Sorry.
easy.
Sorry,
That was
let me
so
try
nice.
again. I can also do a I'm Black Bolt, and then your heads explode.
It
and
would.
then-
It's like I'm really there.
I'm talking about
For the
Quebec
sake of
French,
my
it's like,
sister, I will hear what you
it's
have come
French
to
with
say.
the Moonshine Edition,
But I
and
guarantee no
Vicky
more.
says French is
Now
English
speak.
with the Moonshine Edition.
Ooh.
Mortal
Getting
Kombat.
off topic.
Okay. Speaking of 50% of our audience, what are our numbers at for
Black Bolt's
most of
not a
today?
wizard. There's at least one person on Twitch, one person on YouTube, and maybe like 3 people on Twitch.
Awesome.
Wait,
we
but
need a safe place to examine the Infinity Stone,
There
Queen
could-
Medusa.
I don't know. Like also,
We know of these stones.
Twitch doesn't actually
And the
account
fact
for
that you
anybody,
would
but I
bring
think,
them
like,
here
yeah,
puts
we
all
could-
of Adeline in
Storm
check.
is a wizard though, because they didn't have a problem with my Storm voice.
Only. Oh, right, because we were saying I was going to do full French now.
Such
Weather wizard?
recklessness is
She's a
typical of
meteorologist.
kind.
Maybe it's time to put aside our differences and find peace between our races, Your Majesty.
That time has long since passed. We have been hunted by
That
humans
is
for centuries.
reason.
The scars from our war with the mutants are still fresh. The only allies we have left dwell within this city.
I seem to recall our people fighting alongside each other more often than against. And with the Infinity Stones in play, we'll need every hero. Sorry, I'm just mixing it up.
Oh
now.
my god.
We can get. Unless you plan to hide it here forever.
The Inhumans hide from no one.
I can't even speak in my normal voice without
I mean,
changing
don't
accents.
get me wrong. I'm
The protection
I'm
of our people.
feeling like I'm aroused, but you know, it's good.
It might be easier
Alright.
to ignore what's happening on Earth, but the Black Order is trying to get to the Infinity Stone so that Thanos can destroy it. Can you just sit on your throne and let that happen?
I cannot. Adelon may be among the stars now, but Earth will always be our home. I believe my king would agree. Our cousin Gorgon will escort you to the lab.
I saw two cellos live, and they are unfairly handsome and unfairly charming with their accents and everything. And it is not. I would never take a date to two cellos because she would leave me.
To who, sir?
Two cellos.
Two cellos. Is
Yeah,
what
it's
called?
two guys. They do dueling cellos, and they are overly handsome and charming. And I would, yeah,
This time I'm Thor. Okay, later you'll get to hear.
If you want to break up with someone and
do
you want
like-
it to be easier on them, go to two cellos because then they'll be like, yeah, that's fair. It's cool. We
Do you
can.
guys like that we're fighting the Flash right now?
Wait, what?
Oh.
I love spending time with you. Oh,
Oh yeah, right. The reason I haven't seen him in months.
Mike, I would really like to hear your Thor voice. Is it gonna be the animated series kind of Thor, not the movie? Because the voice is very different. He's so much more Shakespearean.
well, here's the thing. I just watched a few episodes of that show that's been being pushed on Netflix, Ragnarok.
Gorgon has been
So I've
gravely
been
wounded.
hearing a lot
You
of
must attend to him
Norwegian
immediately.
people speaking in their
see what I can do.
accents.
Is it any good? I
And
haven't
they're
watched it yet.
rising up, and there's only one mood I can give you, which is a little bit inquisitive. I have to rise a little bit. Otherwise, I cannot do the accent.
Have you watched?
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna
So if
stop
I'm
that
like,
sentence.
so if I had to audition for a character from Norway, holding up a gun, it'd be like, I'd like you to put your hands up now, please, if you would.
I mean, that would be terrifying. To be fair, like, yes, sir. Please, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like a little more angry. I'm very angry with you.
Few have.
That's
Thane
my
came to us from the Inhuman colony
Norwegian
of
thing.
Orlan, seeking
yes.
sanctuary.
Well, yes, that's how I'm gonna do Thor.
Norseman. Have you watched Norseman?
So good, yes. Same thing, right? Where they're actually
Yeah.
speaking. It's weird because in
Isn't Thane
Ragnarok,
Thanos' son?
yeah,
Right. It's
We're
kind of
gonna
obvious
get, okay,
looking
well,
at
you
it.
know this, but I think they're gonna get
Universal
also
domination.
the same chin.
And for some reason, he really wants me dead. His name is Thanos.
Ah,
If you're
yeah.
lucky,
Same
you've
chin.
never heard of
I mean,
Wait,
we kind of been
who
fighting
does
against
Thanos breed with? Because he's the last Titan, right?
My boy. But I have a feeling that may be about to change.
Did he
Not Lady
create-
Death,
Did he create him out of the Infinity Stones? Who
because
knows?
he's. Oh. Aw, Thanos. Just wanted a son.
Come on,
So that's
Thor.
why he collected the
speak
Infinity
to-
Stone.
Hey there. How are you doing?
Okay, now, okay, really imagine like this big, powerful Thor.
Royal family.
Everybody, close your eyes. This is Thor.
Aren't you inhuman too?
Well, yeah, but I'm an Inhuman who lives in Jersey City.
That sounds
These are Inhumans who live on the moon.
It is Thor.
There's a big difference.
Do you have any relation to the royal family?
Not that I know of. But I do have their poster on my bedroom wall.
He just split into. I don't think he does that.
Is he a
Why
lizard?
Don't you move to Attilan to be with your people?
Because I have school and the commute from the moon to Jersey kind
Once
of
again,
stinks.
there's only one. It's
Ooh,
in
unless
very
they're willing to loan me
beginning
lockjaws on
development,
dates.
having watched this show and Norseman, which is
Oh, Mike Lillick said it might be mitosis is how Thanos got a son, in case you couldn't hear him. Oh.
you
What's
should definitely look
what's the
into
internet
that.
saying
I'll
about that?
get right on it.
So,
You know, once our current universe-shattering dilemma
many
is
moons
all
ago at the San Francisco Zoo, there was a Komodo dragon, only Komodo dragon in the entire zoo. And then the Komodo dragon suddenly became pregnant and gave birth to 12.
Kill her.
with 12 babies.
Oh my god, it actually looked like I killed her for a second because
she's
something
gone.
broke.
She disappeared.
And then I just covered her with my body, but no, she's fine.
So a Komodo dragon, only dragon in the zoo, gave birth to 12 babies, and it was immaculate conception. That means that at somewhere in the world, there are 12 dragon Jesuses who have returned as the second coming to destroy the world, because the second coming of Christ is supposed to be the
But Komodo
apocalypse.
dragons are super slow, so it's like we're not worried, right? Like
Well-
the military isn't that worried because they're just like slowly crawling
Yeah,
along.
but they're
the Amazon
but
just eating things.
I mean, I think they're still in the zoo,
Right,
but they're
right.
dragon Jesuses. And that's scarier than just regular Jesus,
Why
right?
haven't you looked into this then,
So I'm told.
Mr. President?
Mr. President?
And I can't say I'm too upset about that.
Yeah.
Or is this one of those times, actually timing-wise, is this more like one of those, thanks, Obama type messages?
Obama, I think when the Dragon Jesus were born,
should do a
Obama
different
was
voice
in
now.
power.
Different.
Give us a different interpretation of the King of Wakanda.
I don't feel comfortable.
Even as a fictional nation?
Are you a white male in 2020?
I feel like I.
Also, isn't
bit
that the
too
plot
close.
of Jurassic Park?
My mother was an inhuman.
Yes.
Thanos has a baby?
City of Orlon.
Immaculate Conception.
Yeah, Immaculate Conception is the thought. Is the plot.
Decimated our colony to
Hey, remember
get to
in
me.
that the
Oh, so
second
there we
Jurassic-
have our answer.
Oh, there we go.
Is his name Thanos?
Fame.
Oh.
Video? Do you know anything about the
I'm glad I skipped it. I'm glad it's gone.
Once knew so badly though. I got to believe some of it was true.
Oh boy.
Let's hope so. Until
Did
then,
I
am
just
patient to
completely
tend.
destroy your enthusiasm about it?
Listen, doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like a racist thing if you're not specifically
it's
doing.
over.
But also specific. Maybe we do celebrity recastings. Because I was thinking more like, what if it was Tracy Morgan as
That's the King of Wakanda.
Yeah. Wakanda forever. No, that's more.
Try to
Shit, what did I just do?
I don't know.
What does he sound like?
Tracy Morgan's hard to do.
Because no, he used to be good. I don't
You-
remember him anymore. Tracy.
No. He's kind of a slow talking. Because you're thinking of the nasally thing is but not Chris Tucker.
Hey, it's that guy that was in that series that was so bad.
I don't know.
Maximus. I watched the first episode and it was real slow, and I haven't really watched the rest.
Yeah, I think I watched 2 or 3, and
I
I
don't
just
have
I
Disney
couldn't.
Plus, so.
I couldn't.
Hey, look, the Flash is back. Or all of his Infinity Crisis.
Wait,
It's the time remnants.
is Maximus the guy played by
What's that guy?
the what's his name? The person that the villain in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
The one.
That one.
The second most villainous villain.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, that was him.
He's got that weird Welsh name, right?
One Rion. We're sorry about butchering
Yeah,
your name,
sorry.
because you're
I know
definitely
you're
watching
watching
us.
this. I'm really sorry.
But yeah, and as soon as he shows up, like now, as soon as you see him as a character in something, you're like, well, there's a villain.
Yeah, he's a
But he starts out like,
He does
I'm
have,
with
like,
the
that
good
face.
guys.
Because I remember I first saw him in Misfits, like young people. And I was like, that's a villain face. Good job with that villain face.
Good job with that face.
Way to make that happen. Yeah, good job. Kind of creepy, kind of outcast, you know, kind of, yeah.
Question from Rorik. Who do you think them... Okay, they spelled this wrong.
Oh,
Who do you think is the most villainous villain?
The most villainous villain, the Joker.
Thing to a family I have now. I'm not a fighter. This is my battle now.
Yeah.
I mean, are you talking about like just evil for evil's sake, or because the Joker is villainous because the Joker's not trying to make money or gain any sort of like the Joker's not trying to gain anything. He's just trying to prove something, I guess.
Do you think that to answer that question, like if you use some sort of computer algorithm that measured like every single movie ever, it'd be some weird C-level like horror movie or something where
It would probably be a Bond, because the villain, what's his name, Blofeld, is in so many Bond movies that it was just probably just by quantity that.
No, but I mean like where it's irredeemable. It's just I'm a like there's no sort of. I like to think every movie that's in some way well received, that villain, maybe they're not redeemable, but that you still at least understand. Like when you say it's a good villain. There's something about them.
Yeah,
that you
because they have a
understand
drive,
and relate to.
right?
Yeah. Whereas if it's just like I want to kill all. For all, I just want to kill.
But those are villains that we never remember because they're not interesting or strong. Yeah, the most villainous villain.
There's gotta be some random like rapist in a
I mean,
yeah. There's my answer for you.
Yeah. There are things where the villain is like a child murdering pedophile who doesn't pay his taxes. Like
it's a bad time for me to say blow. Absolutely, you're right. Yes.
But like, of course, like that's. Yeah.
Thanks.
Be part of society.
So by that metric, Jeff Bezos is the most villainous villain.
I mean, so if you take villainy as the means to do good and the choice to not, then yeah.
Yeah, so much power.
Yeah. If Jeff Bezos was Spider-Man, he'd be the shittiest Spider-Man.
It's the worst Spider-Man.
No, I did read. Okay, so every time an article pops up where it's like, oh, he just donated this much money to this, every single comment is worth more. And I'm like, I wonder if it did. At this point, he's gonna have to give everything away and be, I don't know, a thousandaire.
No, but there's also
people to be like, oh yeah, no, I guess you're not. Don't worry.
But the problem is that like you donate to charity, and charities also tend to be terrible with money.
True, yeah.
But you donate to charity so that you get an article written about you. But the thing is like living wage to workers and sharing that kind of the wealth that you earn with the people who earn it for you. That's also very different, right?
Really good point. And please don't mistake me. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not on the Bezos camp.
But thinking about it this way, I think helps too. I mean, you giving $20 to charity, as you know, in relation to your money, because your owner is. As far as percentage or as far as what that takes away from you is infinitely bigger than whatever he'll be giving.
So it's like,
and also whatever he gives is a tax. It's tax.
I don't think that we should stop at the money that he gives to charity. But again, like there's a cost-benefit analysis to it, and he probably makes some sort of amount of money from doing that just through people being like, oh, I'm okay with ordering from Amazon now because he donated the money to this charity. Now Amazon makes money. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. Okay, this may be very naive, but I remember though that, to your point, when I read an article that years ago, it was like, oh, J.K. Rowling gave up the billionaire status by donating this much. She's back to being somewhere in the millions, but that was still like okay.
Somewhere in the unspendable amount of money.
But I'm still like, okay, well that, those are not probably not comfortable, but that was a significant. It sounded like a significant enough amount that I went, okay, respect there. When you earn what you have or whatever, right? You get talking about what people deserve or what's fair, but the fact that she donated enough to not be a billionaire anymore, I remember thinking, okay, from this article, I take away from that, okay, that's pretty cool. Like, sure, good.
But here's a funny thing, because if you have 999 million,
that's true. She could have donated $10.
Yeah, but no. But my point is that that's still an unspendable amount of money for one human being. And so if let's say that she had $1.4 billion, and she donated $350 million to this charity, no one would. Like people would talk about it less. But if she has $1.1 billion and she donated $150 million to this charity, because she lost her billionaire status, and that's the thing, we use it
That's
as
the whole-
status.
that's the article. Yeah.
That's the whole thing, is like she gave up her billionaire status, and that's why it's such a big deal. Because being a billionaire isn't about having money, it's about bragging rights. And you're taking money away from so many people who could use it, and so many people that, like, just spending it in the economy would make everything just function way better. But because you have to hold on to that money to have the bragging rights,
by the way.
to be like, oh, I'm in the Fortune 400 or whatever. I am the best human because I made this money, which means I've been the best at being human. I've done the American dream the best and better than anyone else. But you're just hoarding that money to just say I'm the best, and that's all the only reason why you have it. And there's people who are on food stamps and working at your company so that you can say I'm cooler than you, Bill Gates.
How fun is this?
What about
Right?
Socialism.
$1 to 1 billion people?
What about it?
Yeah, right.
Everybody will have $1. That's not helping anything. That would be that would be a move to make the news, because it's absolutely doing nothing.
But
that would still be kind of badass. That person who's like, I don't need $1 billion.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give out $1 billion in the most inefficient way
help any of
possible.
us. Thanks.
It's doing nothing.
So
thanks. This is worthless.
And then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go make it again. He just leaves. And I'm like, whoa.
Literally sharing the wealth.
This guy.
Like the worst
I
way.
guess, okay, fine. I guess we don't want that. But you don't have to make that kind of a statement. God.
No pressure.
But
No idea, but this is in context to this is gotta go for the high score live PvP.
that's the
high score,
the
the
high
most-
score of
high
being a
score of
billionaire.
money. Gotta have the most money.
Well,
I'm
Soldier,
on the
soldier.
totally 100%.
If anyone is listening out there, my mission to
So-
infiltrate AIM was a success.
I'm sure that one day, so for the people watching our stream still, and who have not logged out and completely gone away, one day we're going to do a stream and actually talk about the game. It will happen, because right now it's kind of just background. It's always been just a background
while we
story.
do our podcast.
But that's the stream is we do a podcast while people have video game visuals to look at. That's what we want it to be.
Is it?
Yeah. Isn't it? Oh well, I mean, we have to have a meeting.
No. Here's the thing, though. At least you guys have each other to talk to. Because most Twitch streams that you will see are just people
Staring at the
Well, it's
game.
one guy solo playing.
like
Yeah.
looking at the game, yes, but every once in a while they'll just read the Twitch chat as thank you for the subscription, thank you for this, thank you for this, hey, shout out to you, like that's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I got into watching any playthrough people because I want to see the emotional reaction to something on screen. I like that they deviate, but I also I was there
wait,
originally.
back here, back here.
Conversations.
Well, no, I don't care about conversations.
So it's just the worst in
I
video games.
care.
You're just the worst.
But yeah, you know, I
wow.
first got into it because I wanted to see. Okay, like I did this amazing thing. I saw this amazing moment in the game, and I went, "Wow!" I had an emotional reaction to that. I wonder what other people thought. It's actually, I think, the same as, boy, I wish my friends would have been at the couch with me, but we're all adults. We have jobs now. Whereas that we would have done that when we were younger. Like
someone
Grand
else
Theft
has
Auto
to-
3, we did
Do
that
I need to do
first
something?
time. I found out that, you know, the whole betrayal thing. But by the way, spoilers for Grand Theft Auto 3.
Hey, lady.
When the Leons betray you, I was sitting next to my friends on the couch, and we were like,
I just
"What?"
wanted to see what it was.
Crazy.
I was like, what is
So,
this?
you know.
Where did it come from?
Okay.
No, we did get to do that a bunch of times in Last of Us. For some odd reason, I played the beginning a bunch of times with people. Maybe I was just trying to sell the game to people.
Now,
But we watched Sarah die a bunch of times. Spoilers. So many times.
I remember playing Last of Us, and I was really shocked when Dumbledore died.
Yeah, no, I think
okay.
we were talking about streaming and all that, the games, and I enjoy when I'm watching these kind of things. I enjoy both. I like the tangential. Oh, we go and something makes us think about a thing and everything. But I also think since we're playing a game, it's fun to.
But that niche is filled. We're our own niche of
Yes,
we're so
podcast.
our bullshit is so interesting that you have to listen to it.
I think my least favorite part about this stream that we're watching right now is the ego of the people. Stay in your lane. You identified yourself as an actor. Don't talk about politics.
Listen,
Okay. Yeah,
I
so
as
wanna
an
listen now.
individual have an opinion about everything, and it has nothing to do with my gender or my.
But it does. It does. You can't
Once again,
strip
what a
that
fun-
away from
I
yourself.
like to think that no matter where I was born in the world, I would be opinionated when it was unwelcome.
Okay, yeah, sure. Probably.
Just your soul.
It's my soul is being unwelcomely opinionated. If I lived a past life, if I was born in Southeast Asia or Iraq or
If we went into the history books and
Yeah.
picked up the most
Randomly.
insufferable prick from that time frame,
probably
It would be Zach.
yeah.
Interesting.
Not
Like,
insufferable,
well, this-
just opinionated.
This 6-year-old rice
Potato
farmer
I can be
Avocado.
sufferable.
she was never seen a movie, but she'll be like, I have an opinion here.
I'm very sufferable.
And to be fair, really, I do not mind people having opinions about other things and saying those opinions. But when you start saying that you're an expert in that, when you are just mentioning your opinion,
Okay,
if you
but-
don't, no, I'm not saying you're doing that, Zach.
I-
I'm saying what some people will take, be on a soapbox saying, this is how things are, when they're just like, no,
But-
this is what I think about things.
I am an expert in having an opinion. Like, they say it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert in something. I have 10,000 hours of having an opinion.
You most certainly do.
Here's where we unlock Storm.
What? But we already have Storm.
Nope.
Nope.
Not in this part of the story.
Yay, we unlocked
Yeah,
Storm.
we finally got
The meteorologist. Oh, should they actually call her the meteorologist?
Storm is a goddess.
My father's a meteorologist, so you think I could say what his career is? A meteorological. Why does that sound wrong?
Daddy. What does he do?
Who is my daddy? My daddy's name is Dennis, and he is a meteorologist.
Are you serious?
Who works at
Is it Dennis?
Yeah.
Our father had the same name.
Really? Is your mother's name Debbie or Deborah? Because we have the same parents.
Martha.
They hate it so much.
I will revive this person.
The Hulk died. No.
On the Hulk. Let's just leave Storm.
Your father's name is Dennis?
Yes, but in French, so didn't.
Denny.
But we don't have a relationship.
Oh.
We don't talk.
I definitely have a better relationship with my father now than when I was a teenager.
Oh, mine is probably worse. Anyway, let's not. Now is no time to sacralize my relationship with my dad.
What?
Wait,
That's
what
what
are we
this.
gonna do?
That's what this podcast has been building up to this entire
this
time.
is about me.
tell me about your father.
Yeah. Okay, we're playing a game about superheroes, and every superhero has some issue with their parents.
Yes. No, it just.
For the most part. I mean, especially X-Men. X-Men is all about coming out and how your parents treat you. So you don't have to talk about your relationship with your
Anyways,
father.
yeah. We're trying to get off that.
I like how we ambush you with this. Tell us about your father.
No, I don't mind. I really don't. We just don't have a relationship anymore because he's a selfish dick.
Oh, yeah.
That's mostly it.
But I have a great relationship with my father. My father's a selfish dick.
That says a lot about you, I guess.
Probably.
Oh my God! Wait! You gotta keep Storm away from Storm, because.
Wait, what happened?
Why is there two Storm?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can I even talk to myself?
I didn't even pay attention just because I was looking at you
It
guys.
is good to
Oh,
see
yeah.
So Rourke in the chat said, "Are
I
there
heard of the battle at the
Yeah. I mean, obviously one is a scroll. Duh.
Hold on.
This is where you unlock her.
They're doing this voice
I long
wrong.
shared a special bond with King T'Challa. If his
Doesn't sound like Storm
throne
at all.
I will
What
always
she should sound like?
Does it
Zach?
sound like Holly Berry?
Storm should sound like, do you know why AIM is in Wakanda?
For the
I
same
am
reason
so
that
pleased
I
with
tried to
myself.
Also,
Wakanda is home to some of the most advanced technology on the planet.
well as extremely rare vibranium.
Well, this seems like a good
spit that
place
out, that'd be
to
ridiculous.
stop.
And come back in about
Right.
15 minutes when a
Yeah,
different
now
game.
that we've broken the space-time continuum.
Yeah.
Yes.
With Storm. Great. Cool.
Explosion.
All right, that's
we'll
our
be
stream.
back.
Saw that a mile
Can-
away.
I think that next week we're gonna play. I want to say Paranautical Activity. Paranautica?
Subnautica.
Subnautica.
So you're probably going to be Subnautica.
Subnautica. Yeah, we're gonna start from the beginning of Subnautica. I hope that we'll finish it, although it seems like a longer game. But
Oh wow, that's going to be like a 60. It's a 60-hour thing.
Oh.
Okay, maybe like a. I mean.
Maybe play a little indie.
We'll figure out a game and it'll be great.
Outer Worlds was fun.
Outer Worlds was fun.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we could
that
play
was
Outer
good
Worlds.
fun.
Reaction
I enjoyed it, and I really disagree with both of your choices to like let's just murder everyone. You guys play games wrong.
Hold on.
Do you like when?
Don't lump me in with him.
It's true. It's true. I claim responsibility for that because I was like, look, is this the game where when I press R2, because it's green over his face, it's not going to fire? Oh, it did fire. Oh, and the bullet ripped right through his skull.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you
News to me.
you shot someone in the back by mistake.
Now, can I just say that friendly fire is one of the most serious, one of
As
the
I start
biggest killers
laughing.
of our armed forces and
Of Canadian armed forces,
Well,
definitely.
Of just
yeah.
like armed forces in general. It's a this is a terrible thing. I mean, of course, war is not a great thing. And that's the end of that PSA. But also, yeah, I definitely was like aiming for the enemies, hit the friend, and then the friend turned on us, and I was like, oh, it's cool AI up here.
Yeah.
As I was slaughtering everyone.
And I enjoyed having worked recently with I work a lot with ex-military people or people who are trained in tactical thing. We have done those exercises, and I think with a game like that you were playing, it says a lot about how to set up to these kind of things, where to go and how not to shoot your friends in the face or shoot a friend in the back, just to how to move with a squad or your team or movement, because I had that personal experience and it was super it was just we weren't actually having real weapons or anything, we were just replicas that were working movement, and it was coming, both of us were stacked behind a corner and we had to come through. We were peeking out, coming back, peeking out, and then moving forward to engage the people in the room. One was low, one was up. So what happened is I was the person that was up and the other person was low, and we're peeking back, and then we're supposed to go. There was a mistake in communication, so something happened, and the person who was low in front of me stood up earlier than we had planned to.
And you would have executed them?
Absolutely, because even with the fake, because we were engaging and moving forward,
Yeah.
I did pull the trigger, and it happened in seconds. Like, I would have, had we been in an exercise, even with blanks.
Yeah, was there on the day? Was there a pop? Okay. So
No, nothing.
But you knew, but-
even if it had been a blank, because it was so close, that person would have been dead.
Crazy. Split second like that.
In a split second, and that was a learning point and a learning experience, because
It's very easy.
Yeah,
Guns are
and-
dangerous.
absolutely, and we
Untrained people with guns are so dangerous.
And so that's our stream for the day.
Now, if I may add one more thing before we cut away. So this is gonna sound like a joke, but but I'm building on what you were saying. I think tactical training would be good for anyone and everyone. Like I think that when I'm trying to get off the SkyTrain and people are stacked in front of the door, I just, you need to be on the edge so you can breathe. Like, just, you can have your hands like this so you have it in your head, but stand at the door's about to open. I stand at the edge so I'm ready to breach sideways so that the enemy, other commuters, can leave. And I can wait till the clear. And then when I go clear, and then we all go in.
This is gonna sound like a joke, but
it sounds like a joke, but I'm saying that in honesty
it's
too.
true.
Like, it's,
And to go back
if we all learn how to like actually walk tactically with other people, a spatial awareness that would actually be super good
Well,
for
it's
the world.
it's really just being aware of people around you, and we're not. Most people, and me included, sometimes we're so focused on our own thing, like head down, and we're here instead of. Sorry.
Well, you're all a simulation, anyways. So
Yes, we're all.
I mean,
I will say the one last thing I will mention from the chat.
Sure.
Rourke says, sword doesn't fix a bullet.
It does not.
Whoa. Sorry doesn't fix a bullet wound.
That's the
Bye, everyone.
That's why I don't say sorry. And that's our
See you
stream.
next time.
Thanks, viewers.